Hi, I'm Craig Simpson, Director of Special Collections and Archives at San Jose State University. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to both access and navigate finding aids for all the many collections that are located in our department. This is a different search from a previous tutorial that I showed you regarding looking for books in our department. Whereas books are described by catalog records in one search, our collections are described by finding aids, which are online inventories located on the Online Archive of California, or also known as the OAC for short. The OAC provides free public access to detailed descriptions of primary resource collections maintained by more than 200 contributing institutions, including libraries, special collections, archives, historical societies, and museums throughout California, and collections maintained by the 10 University of California campuses. As we scroll down, it gives some more detailed information about the more than 20,000 online collection guides, aka finding aids, that are located on the OAC. And the access to the collection guides, as it says here, is very crucial to understanding what a collection contains, as well as the context of the donor of the collection, whether it is an individual or an institution, where the collection came from, how large it is, which could be, as far as San Jose State's collections are concerned, as small as one box or as large as 400 boxes of materials. So going back to San Jose State, one place to access the OAC is this link down here. And let's actually shrink this a bit. So this is the OAC page specifically for San Jose State University Special Collections and Archives. And there are a couple of different ways to search. You can browse the collections in the window on the left-hand side. You can also go alphabetically as we scroll down here. If you happen to know the name of the collection that you're looking for, then you may want to just do a quick scroll down here and you can see and get to all of the different collections that we have. Let's do a search, and let's actually search for political papers, which are very popular and among our strongest holdings. If we do a search on political papers, that yields 42 results. And any words that you're going to put into that field will be searched through the finding aids. And this is a very effective way to look for our political papers, because as you can see, we have the papers of Norman Mineta, Diane McKenna, Ron Gonzalez, we have Mark Porsche, Mike Honda, and then the one that we're going to search here, which is the Blanca Alvarado papers. Clicking on that gets you to a gateway page that offers you a collection overview. And then it will take you to, you have two choices to view the online collection guide, either a PDF or the HTML version. I recommend clicking on the HTML version because whenever we make a correction or an addition to a collection, the HTML will be uploaded automatically, whereas the PDF can take about 24 hours. So just for accuracy, I recommend the HTML. In every finding aid, you're going to get what we call top-level information, which gives you the language of the material, the contributing institution, the title, the creator, a brief abstract, and the arrangement of the collection, which tells you how the Blanca Alvarado papers are divided. As you can see, there are what they call 9 different series. Series are different groupings of the content. So series 1 are her personal papers. Series 2 deals with city council. Series 3 is vice mayor. Series 4, board of supervisors. Series 5, Mexican American Political Association, and so forth. And then we go further down, it gives you any conditions, if any, as well as copyright, whether it was retained by the donor or if it has been transferred to SJSU. There's a preferred citation if you happen to use this collection for a paper, for example. And it gives you a pretty detailed, large one-paragraph biography of Blanca Alvarado. So context is very important to finding aids of collections. And then we get into the contents itself. And this collection, I forgot to see how big it was, if it said. So the physical description of it is 10 boxes or 11 linear feet in archival terms. And when we come down here, description, if you're doing it correctly, will always follow the physical arrangement of the collection. So this gives you a listing here under the Series 1 personal papers that we saw, and it's divided further into subseries. So for example, community activism that we see here. I'm going to enlarge this a little bit so you can see better. So it gives you the box number and the folder number, as well as a pretty terse description. So finding aids tend to not give a lot of detail about the contents, so that's why you have to come into the reading room and do research, or you can also email or call us in our department, and we can access the collection and search the materials for you in most cases. So again, just coming down here, it's always important to know ahead of time, if you again want to expedite the process, the boxes that you want to see, as well as the folders as well too would be helpful. So for example, subseries 3, if you want to see the correspondence pertaining to her personal papers, it appears like it's all here in box 2, at least the correspondence for this particular series. It gives you a helpful date range of that correspondence too, as well as a breakdown by folder of either the date range of the correspondence or the subject, or both of those things. And then going down further, there's campaign materials that you can look at. And if you just go all the way to the bottom, then that will give you the full scope of the collection that we see for Blanca Alvarado. And there's photographs as well, which are very popular and often widely. I hope this was a helpful tutorial, and you can apply these tools to searching, really searching for any collection in the OAC, either in SJSU, or if you want to cast a wider net on the OAC with your topic, you may do that as well. Thank you.